everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Charlotte and I hope you enjoy my videos. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Today I'm here with a special guest, my mom. We're going to be doing a collab video today. We're going to be talking about like more natural dupes for things that you use like daily, and also ways that you can reduce your impact in an environmental sense with products that you use and stuff like that. So we're gonna jump right in. This is kind of one that is probably self-explanatory, but I just wanted to say is really, really important because I know a lot of people who still don't integrate this into their life. But having a reusable water bottle and travel mugs for coffee, tea, those things. This is actually from Sustainably. They were giving them out.
Hey.
But super, like if they're insulated like this one, it will keep your water cold for a while, whatever drink you have in there. But it just reduces the amount of water bottles you're using. And water bottles are a major source of pollution for our environment. So, you know, making sure you're using something reusable like this, you could just refill it. And you don't even have to use tap water. You could use like a water filter like we use. And then you're still drinking clean water, but it's in a better form. I really liked using the Brita filter, which I just have like a water filtering pitcher that I put in my fridge, and then it filters as you pour, so it's perfect. This is something else like beauty related. If you're someone who uses like toner or
mostly toner or makeup remover.
Like
eye makeup remover, or the micellar water that people tend to like to use.
Yeah. So if you are using those and applying or putting it on with like tissues or cotton swabs or those like little round cotton pads, these are a great alternative because they are made of cloth and you can use them, and they work really well because they don't use as much product because they absorb easier. So you don't have to use as much toner, I found. And they're really soft on your skin, and then you can wash them when you're done in a mesh bag.
Right, so you can put them in, you can wash them in a bag like this. Sometimes they come out though, but if you have like a bigger lingerie bag, that'll work. And we have two different kinds. There's so this one here is made out of like a bamboo microfiber, and these are cotton flannel. So you can get, and then when you purchase them, sometimes you get them in a little mesh bag like this. That's actually what this is from. You can get them from the bamboo microfiber ones are from Amazon, and then you can get the reusable cotton rounds. Tons of sellers on Etsy make these. And these are fantastic, and you're just washing them, throw them in, and wash them with your hots, and they're fine.
Yep. Okay, and then reusable straws is another like drink related change you can make. These red and blue ones are my school actually gave me too, so they're really doing well getting some of the sustainable stuff. Yeah. So these, you know, really easy to use. You just bring it along in your purse or your backpack or whatever, and if you go stop and get coffee on the way to class, or just you have like a reusable water.
A reusable water like
mug
cup. Yeah,
and you can use these. It's better to drink cold drinks out of them.
Well, yeah, because the metal absorbs temperature better than plastic straws.
And then this is also something you could use if you are drinking a lot hot coffee. The sleeves they'll give you at Starbucks or other coffee places, you could just get a reusable one like this. And it still will protect your hand from like being too hot or whatever.
You could just keep all those in your bag, and then you can
a little pouch like this.
Yeah. Secondhand websites, sort of like Poshmark, eBay.
Oh yeah,
those kinds of things. I mean, I can't remember the last time we bought like bags new, like handbags.
Yeah, like, you know, because sometimes you don't think about it, but a lot of waste can be produced when you're buying new clothing. So it's really great to buy things secondhand because you can get stuff in really great condition, like new condition, on apps like Poshmark or eBay, even at like consignment shops, Goodwill. And it also is cheaper. That's another plus. You can get things that are like brand name for a lot cheaper. But it's really great for the environment. And also, if you're done with some of your clothes, you could sell on these websites to make money of your own, and then other people give them
a new life in another situation. So it's one way to add to your wardrobe. And then if you really, really love it and you really want to buy another one brand new, you can do that too. But we found that you could generally afford a higher quality item secondhand than buying it brand new.
Okay, and then The last thing is school related. I noticed that I had been using a lot of paper to print out my notes and PowerPoints and, use that at school and stuff. So I invested in an iPad, and I've showed this in some of my other videos. I'm going to be doing a video on how I use my iPad to take notes.
And that's a cool topic.
Keep track of everything, later on, once school gets started. But I have found that it saved me so much paper, especially last semester. I took pharmacology, and there were like a lot of notes, a lot of like medications that we had to write down information about and things like that. And just having my iPad keeps it all in one place, and I don't lose paper, but also I'm not, wasting the paper and saving some trees.
Okay, so there's a couple different categories of things that we've been replacing commonly used products with over the years. And a couple of big ones that we've done in the past 12 months would be different kinds of soap. So laundry soap specifically, and hand soap. We noticed, and this sort of crosses over between healthy swaps and environmental impact, because we noticed that we would use one of those big containers of laundry soap, and then when it came time for recycling, there were just a big collection, a lot of plastic, and we wanted to figure out a way that we'd be able to utilize less plastic, but also to utilize things that would be more healthy. So what we've done over the past year is we've switched to utilizing the Thieves laundry soap, and we've gone through in the past year just 2 of these little bottles. And the way that we do that is we have a recipe, and Charlotte, you could link it down below.
Yeah.
We utilize a little bit of the Thieves detergent and a little bit of the Thieves cleaner. These are put out by a place called Young Living. You could order them online. So we utilize both of those, and to that we add boiled water. That's just to get the bacteria. You could use distilled water too. And we also add laundry soda and baking soda to it. And then just so that you can have a little bit of scent, I also put in some essential oils, and we utilize Thieves essential oil and lemon essential oil, just a few drops. And so we mix all of that stuff up in just a big glass container and keep it next to the washing machine. And Charlotte's dad is a farmer. Charlotte works out all the time. So our family does stuff that could produce stink.
And it works.
And it works.
Yeah.
So this recipe has worked over the past year. I can tell you though that whites aren't as white. And so there is a product that you could use to jazz that up. I don't have it here with me, but I think it's called Savvy. I will have Charlotte put a link to that on Amazon in the description box. That's just something to add to make your whites more white. So that's one of the swaps, was our detergent. Another one that uses a couple of similar products is our hand soap. We noticed that we were going through a number of different hand soaps, and we didn't want to use anything with those little micro beads in it. So we got some of these on Amazon. These are just foaming hand soap containers, and then we mixed our own. And with that, we utilize just boiled water again to eliminate bacteria, and also some Castile soap. This is peppermint scented. You could get plain, and peppermint essential oil. And in the winter time, we utilize the Castile soap, the water, the peppermint essential oil, and then a couple drops of pure vitamin E, just so that it softens your hands and stops them from getting dry. Although now we're washing our hands so much, I add the vitamin E pretty consistently. So this all is pretty clean, as far as not only cleanliness, but clean as far as few chemicals.
Yeah, and also kind of going off that with like chemicals and trying to reduce like the ones you're using in common products. My mom actually got me hooked on this app, and it's called Think Dirty. She's going to show it to you guys.
Sure.
And it's a really awesome app. You can kind of like type in any brand that you normally use. I could also do a screen.
This is kind of small. Yeah, I'll have to put a screen on it.
Yeah.
So it says Think Dirty, and you're able to, I don't know if you guys can see this, but you're able to put in the name of any of your products. It will then look it up, and it'll assign it a rating, and from 0 to 10. 0 being the least toxic, the 10 being the highest potential toxins. And so I can't see without my glasses.
Okay, it kind of like, you could put in like any product, like beauty products, skincare, hair care, like any of those things. It bases off of the like what's in it, the chemicals, if there's any like not natural perfume scents in there or anything like that. And it's actually like, I put in products that I thought were, you know, labeled like all natural and really great, but then end up not being as great as I thought. So it's kind of made me change some of the things that I use on a daily basis. Yeah, and it's done by an independent organization. So there isn't any sort of sway by commercial organizations. So they're not beholden to anybody to say any particular thing. They're completely independent and they don't have really anything to lose. It also has a cool feature. There's a category that's products specifically produced by Black-owned businesses, and then you can look and see the ratings for those kind of products, and you can
look at all those zeros.
That's there's a lot of good ones.
So you want to try and get all in the green zone.
Yeah,
that's the place you want to sort of live.
So that's a good app. It also, you could scan barcodes. Like if you're in the store and you're debating between two products, you can scan the barcodes and compare.
Let's see. Okay, so the Castile soap. Let's give this a shot. Usually that's on there.
It has a 1.
It has a 1, right? So it's, read what it says. It just basically says Dr. Bronner's.
Yeah, magic soap, pure Castile soap.
Yep, and it's only a level 1. So that's one way before you buy, if you have the app on your phone, it is free, that you're able to check and see how clean the product is that you're using.
Yep. And then, deodorant. We've switched to kind of using all natural deodorants. This Native is the brand that I use. These have, I've checked them on the app, they have like a 1 or 2, I don't remember, but they have really good scents. And I also have switched to using their body soap. I think I'm going to start using their bar soap, because then I don't have like a plastic bottle of body wash. So this actually works really well, because I've had issues in the past with like all natural deodorants, because sometimes they aren't as effective as other ones, but these are effective for me. And I work out, like she mentioned before, and they are great if I apply before I work out and after. I'm good to go.
Also, the other one that's worked really well for our family is Schmidt's. That's something that Charlotte's dad uses. And like I said, he's a farmer. He's outside all day. And the Schmidt's works really, really well for him.
I'll link all these in the description box down below. The menstrual cup.
There's a bunch of these on the market. And they're worn just like a tampon. And you have the Lena cup, Flex.
This is the one I use.
Yeah, and then I also have the Diva cup.
That was like the traditional like one that started.
Yeah, that was one. And there was a Moon cup 100 years ago, but that was way before. But the Diva cup I started using about 12 years ago. And when I think back to how many sanitary products that I haven't thrown away because I've used that, it's very comfortable. You don't even know you're wearing it. They're typically silicone and not latex, so that, and they're usually,
this is not latex.
Yeah, so there's no allergy worries. They're medical grade silicone. Tips for this though would be, if you are, let's say you're a freshman in college and you only have a multi-stall bathroom, that could be a little tricky.
Yeah.
If you have your own personal bathroom that you can use at work, which is just like one of those all-inclusive sink, toilet, the whole thing, that's a little bit easier, I think.
Yeah. But I definitely think, like it reduces the waste that you have from other products, because you don't have to throw it away. You just can, use it every month when you need it, and then you just replace it every year. So, but it's been really helpful and it works really well.
And it doesn't have any bleach?
I think that it's reduced my cramps, because I used to get really bad cramps, and it's kind of helped in that sense.
They make different sizes.
Once you figure it out, it's easy to use.
Yeah, it is. There is a learning curve, so don't get discouraged.
I mean, just like with tampons.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a learning curve. You figure it out.
All right, so I think that's all we got for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you can use some of these ideas in your own life. Like I said, I'm going to be linking everything down below that you could potentially use, that you can get online, which is most of this stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I hope that if you did like it, you'll go and give it a thumbs up. It'll help out my channel. Comment down below any other tips that you utilize that we may not have thought of, because we're always looking for new ways.
Oh yeah, this is definitely not an exhaustive list. There's only a few.
So if you found any, dupes or lifestyle changes that you've made, comment those down below. And I will see you in next week's video on Saturday. So stay tuned. Bye.